Welcome back, fellow yarn whisperers. My name is Fallon and I am the whisperer of this channel. If you're not already and you'd like to, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and you will be notified every time I whisper something new to the channel. Before we get started today, I wanted to share with you some updates, some exciting things coming to this channel. The first being this book. You're going to be seeing this book in some of my future videos. This was given to me by a friend quite a while ago, and it actually does have 99 different granny squares. The book is dated to 1998, so it is 21 years old, but it is still full of all kinds of granny squares, and I'm going to create a playlist going over all of these granny squares. Secondly, something else to look forward to on the channel is I have received my first shipment of Wish items, and they will not be opened until the day of. They are sealed up and ready to be explored. This one is fairly large, and I think I know what this is. I kind of think I know what this is. I don't know exactly which one this is, but I won't get into too much of that because that's not what today's video is about. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to do a textured single double crochet stitch. Now, if you don't know how to do a single crochet or double crochet, you can go back to my beginner videos, and I have very detailed descriptions on how to accomplish those. And once you are capable of doing both of those stitches, then you are ready to go. For this set of stitches, you will need to have multiple of 2 plus 1. So what that means, and I've never talked about multiples on this channel, a multiple is what you can, how large or how small that you can make the item. So meaning I could crochet 2 stitches plus 1. That's as small as this one could be. It can make a nice chain for straps on a bag or straps on a dress, or you can make a little bracelet out of it. There's all kinds of ways to utilize this, and then going all the way up, however large you would like for this to be, as long as you do a multiple of 2 plus 1. And the plus 1 happens at the end of your chain. So if you chain 12, you're going to chain 13 total because you added 1 on the end. So it's not multiples of 3, meaning 2 plus 1. It's an even number plus 1 at the end. Now, for swatch purposes, I'm going to do a fairly small set here. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook. Why is this not showing up on camera? There we go. And as I've done in a lot of my beginner videos, I'll be utilizing some of this milk cotton yarn that I got from Wish. It has come quite in handy for me, and I'll have these examples of different stitches to show beside it to kind of give you an idea of the size of this stitch and the way that it looks and stuff. And I also have a completed solid color one off camera that I'll bring into play once we get finished. So for today's swatch, I will crochet 10 plus 1. 1, 2, let's make it 8 plus 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1. That's an even number, or a multiple of 2 plus 1. Now, working into the second chain from the hook, so not this first one, and this loop doesn't count for anything, not this one, but this next one, we're going to put in a single crochet. After the single crochet, in the next stitch, we're going to put in a double crochet. Then a single crochet, a double crochet, and you're going to work that pattern along until the end. So it's single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. And when you get to the end, the very end, which I'm about to, The very last stitch that you should do is a double crochet because it's an even number and you started with a single crochet. So there's my last stitch. I worked a single crochet in the last one, so right here I'm going to put a double crochet. Now when you turn your work, you want to chain one first, and the last stitch that we worked here is a double crochet, and then single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. When we flip our work, we're doing the opposite. So on top of the double crochet, we're going to work a single crochet. Then a double crochet goes on top of the last single crochet, and so on and so forth. And if you think about it, it's the same pattern that we worked along the row of stitches on the last row. We're just in reverse because we're working back over top of them. So it's still following the exact same thing: single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. And when you get to the end, don't forget, you will be ending on a double crochet. So it kind of looks like I'm done, but I'm not, because that stitch hangs over. The last stitch typically does. So I'm going to put a double crochet. I didn't get all of it. There we go. Double crochet into that last stitch, and then I'm done for that round. Let's go and do it one more time. So we chain one and we work back across. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. This provides a really nice texture, and the stitches stay relatively close together. It can be used for all kinds of stuff, from clothing to wash rags, scarves. I was saying earlier, straps on like a dress or a bag. So now we've reached the end of that. And you might be able to tell that it's textured, but to give comparison, here we have rows of single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet, starting with the single crochet up top and working its way down. And now here is our textured stitch pattern. And you can see how you can define the rows of the single crochet, the half double, and the double crochet, and then you get down here and it's all kind of woven together and a little bit messy looking. And I'm going to try and cast some shade on this so that you can see this better. Here's some yellow yarn, some solid color yellow yarn that I worked up. It looks really good with a solid cotton yarn. I've made wash rags with this before. Variegated yarn looks good too, you just don't get the display of the stitch as easily, but it is definitely a useful stitch to have in your book of stitches, and it's something easy to remember that you can use for a lot of different projects. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, before I let you guys go, we are so close to 100 subscribers, and when we get to 100 subscribers, what do I want to do? A giveaway. I have some things set to the side already, and so share my videos, share the link to my channel however you like with your crochet buddies. And I'm just really excited about how this channel has grown over the last month. Even though it's small, it just still makes me really happy. I love to crochet, and I love being able to connect with a community of people who have the same mindset as I do, and who enjoy yarn and crochet hooks and all of those things. And it's just a really exciting thing for me, and even my husband has seen where it's genuinely brought me some pure joy. So please share this with your friends, and I appreciate it so much. Also, what else was I going to say? Oh yes, if you are already involved in the crochet along for July 2019, don't forget this Saturday I will be posting part 3 of the crochet along so that you can stay up to date with that. And I am going to be posting a correction in the not in the comment section, but in the description section of the very first video. I had the square count incorrect. Apologies again for that. But I look so much forward to getting back with you guys, and I will see you again on the next episode of The Yarn Whisperer.